Come on in to Sister's Tarot. Gather round, everyone. I have here my trusty magic 8-ball. Let's take a look inside, see what it has to show us today. This is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave out the rest. If you don't resonate with the reading, feel free to check out my other videos. You may have some messages there. Now, without further ado, let's start the reading. I call upon you, Heavenly Father, asking that you bring down the message or messages meant for the collective, and to protect me as I give them their message or messages, and to protect them as they receive it. Please and thank you. I say this in the name of the Father, or ask this in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm going to do the Celtic cross spread. Hope everyone's been doing okay and everything's going well for everybody. It's definitely nice that it's starting to cool off now. At least for me it is. I'm sure a lot of people agree on that one that's been around all the heat, this high heat. Too many of that. At the bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Wands. I'm going to check and make sure everything's in good in the camera. Okay, no. All right, straightened. I had to do it this way. Alright, that'll work. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's start with the theme 1 of the reading. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So you have this, the wind spinning in your favor is what I'm picking up. And things are really starting to go well for you. And you're starting to see things unfold even. And I'm picking up from this, I think it's, well, that's a cat. But I'm going to take it as I interpreted it, seeing it at first. You've been dealing with mice or rats, not literal. Meaning, beforehand you had enemies that were trying to nibble at what's yours. But that is now, I'm picking up the Wheel of Fortune kind of knocking them off and now spinning in your favor, and you're moving and propelling forward. And then we have in theme 2, the Lovers. So you have a counterpart coming in. If you're not already connected to them, you're going to be soon enough. And I'm picking up with this ribbon here. You'll be very connected and in tune with each other. And I'm also picking up with these butterflies. You'll transform each other in a positive way. Because you're already naturally able to do that for yourself. And you'll also do the same for each other. Is what I'm picking up. I'm also picking up with this pen here. That perhaps someone is into writing or drawing. And that's your passion. And that you'll do well in that as well. And you have destiny, as I said, going in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. Now here, what you're consciously aware of, we have the King of Pentacles. And I'm picking up with his foot up like this, that you have you're quite relaxed. So you have no worries. And perhaps you've been seeing feathers a lot, or will be if you haven't, with this feather here. And with him being relaxed with this pentacle in his hand, you have no worries now. You know everything's going to be taken care of and you're going to be fine. Let's see what else I'm picking up. I'm picking up because of how this King of Pentacles is. You could be wise. Quite wise is what I'm picking up. So you know how to make sound judgments in whatever you do. Whether it's an endeavor or just doing things in life, period. Now we have here into what you're not consciously aware of in your subconscious, the King of Wands. I'm picking up that you have a passion for reading, but that's something obviously you would be knowledgeable about. But what I'm picking up from that is you have more knowledge than what you might realize that you have. And that by taking that passion for what you're naturally good at would really benefit you. Especially with me picking up this pen here. Maybe writing a book, if you haven't already thought about doing so, that would be something that would go well for you. That's something that's you're passionate about, what you know you're passionate about. You would know that, obviously. But what you don't realize is the knowledge that you already obtained and your wisdom in life will actually be a beacon of light to others by writing a book, if you haven't already started one. And if you have, to continue to do so. So don't doubt yourself, is what I'm picking up. That the book that you feel you're meant to write will actually be something that will help others. And I'm also picking up, and I picked this up before, being drawn to one of my comic books. I'm picking it up again. You might be contemplating on wanting to get into comic writing, comic books. And that you'll do well in that as well. Or any creative endeavor in that way. Or even an artist. Or the combination of the two. And I'm also picking up something that once you tap in more to your subconscious, because what I'm picking up from these boots, from the two colors, you're learning that life is not so black and white, and that there are gray areas in life more. Is what I'm picking up too. You'll come to learn this as time unfolds. What I'm picking up. Now here in your recent past, or your farther off, a little bit farther off past, I'm picking up in my mind's eye 3 months time, within the 3 months time past, in the past. You have the 8 of Pentacles. So you have been working very hard, not necessarily saying that you've only been working hard for 3 months, but the work that you put in more in the last 3 months is going to pay off. So keep that in mind, that your past hard work is going to pay off. Now here you have in the future the 4 of Cups. So you have possibly, you're going to have something that's going to have you feeling disappointed and discontent. But not to let that cloud your judgment, because I'm getting that where it looks like clouds in these cups. So don't let that cloud your judgment, just because, and I also picking up, you might even become quite bored because things might feel a bit stagnant. Even though you're starting to have this momentum pick up, in the future you're going to have a moment that you're going to feel like it's at a standstill again, is what I'm picking up. The reason why you're going to be feeling disappointed. And I'm also picking up with the white in these cups, avoid. So you might even come, okay, I know what I'm picking up from this now. The reason why you're going to feel this 4 of Cups for some of you is because you're going to have, there's a possibility of you having writer's block. So if you've already started on it, don't let that detour you. Don't let that stop you. There are ways to work through writer's block. It can happen to the best of anyone that wants to write a book. There are different exercises that you can actually do, and I'm feeling guided to go ahead and speak on that, because that would help somebody. If you come into that, there are actually things that you can get, little tools that will actually help you when you run into that. I've actually run into that once before, because obviously it was a book I wasn't meant to write, first off, but because of it, it taught me to look up tools to help you with that. There are tools you can look into. You can go to online and search up tools for writer's block, and it will actually help you to bring in that creativity back in. So don't let it discourage you with this when this comes to be. This is just normal. These things tend to happen. Don't let it put you in this too much in this 4 of Cups energy of feeling discontent and bored. You might even become bored at times, because when you have that writer's block, it'll cause you to get bored and you'll lose the passion for it. But don't stay there. Continue to go ahead and do so. Again, there are different tools. You can look it up and you'll find it. That's just an advice. You can take it or leave it, obviously. Now, here we have in the inner reality, Ace of Cups. So you know internally you have blessings overflowing within you, and you're about to come into those blessings, and you feel like a blessed individual. And I'm also picking up you may connect well with clouds, and that you have a love for this, watching the skies, because you appreciate the finer things in life, but you also appreciate the simplest of things in life, is what I'm picking up. I'm also picking up, even though you've eternally, sometimes you felt hazy, with this being in the more clear in the top part of this cup, you're still able to see things for what it is, even when there's been moments of cloudiness, and your wisdom has helped you to be able to do so. So even when confusion has tried to enter within your inner reality, you were still able to overcome that, and it's caused you to feel more blessed for it. Now here in your outer outer environment, you have the Two of Pentacles. So in your outer environment, you have two possibilities that you're going to run into. And you'll have to make a choice. But you have the wisdom to know what is, I'm picking up gold and fool's gold. Not literal gold, obviously, metaphorically speaking. So you'll know a true, authentic opportunity versus something will bamboozle. That will cause, that would be a bamboozle for you. You'll know the difference. And I'm also picking up, because you were able to overcome these inner confusions, you learned how to balance yourself back out, even though you felt at times imbalanced. On the outwardly, you're able to take things on a lot at a time and juggle it well. Now here in your challenge, you have the Hierophant. Your challenge has been to try to, what I'm picking up is, tap more into your spirituality. Maybe you've fell off the wagon, so to speak, and it's been a challenge trying to get your spirituality back on point, is what I'm picking up from this. Due to you trying to get your endeavors going, is what I'm picking up. It's been not saying your endeavor's been a distraction, but you had to learn how to balance that out better. And that's been the challenge for you. But with this likely outcome, the Magician, not only will you be able to finally master your spirituality back again, but you'll be able to master anything that's going to come your way, and be able to not only manifest what you're trying to manifest, is what I'm picking up, but you're going to do well financially with these coins coming out. So you'll be able to bring it into your physical reality, not just stuck in the metaphysical. I'm also picking up that you could be quite connected at night with the stars and the moon, and that you appreciate not only the clouds that you appreciate and the skies and the daytime, but even at night. Let's see what else I'm picking up from this. I'm also taking from these wings on her shoes that you're about to take flight in a very positive way, and you're going to have much to celebrate with this champagne glass. And the star on her ankle, you're going to be what you call star quality. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be in the public eye necessarily. It could be, but it don't have to be. That you're going to start soaring to greater heights and be recognized for what you do. Of course, if you resonate with the writing or drawing, obviously you would be in the public eye in some form. Let's see, now we have, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. Well, between the Lovers and the Four of Wands and that Wheel of Fortune, I'm picking up, again, your counterpart is coming. You're going to be coming into union. But also, your livelihood is going to really start becoming more balanced out. That's what I'm picking up between this. So your outer environment, because you're more feeling more blessed inward, your outward will be more balanced. Excuse that. There's, let me hold on a minute. I apologize for that. I still apologize for that. Give that just a moment. Okay. Maybe there's a reason why that was meant to happen. Distractions in your home has really been what's kept you from being able to feel balanced at times, especially with your spirituality. But you're going to, and that's what's been your challenge. But you'll be able to balance that out and master it. I'm seeing what else I'm picking up. I'm also picking up, because the way these look here, you're going to have more grounded roots within your home, so you'll feel more grounded. Not just spiritual, but not just spiritual, but grounded. So you'll be able to have things in a grounded way at the same time. And I'm picking up from this right here where it looks like a V. You'll be victorious in what you're doing. So you'll do quite well. And you're going to be quite happy with the outcome. Just don't let what this is about to come in, where I was picking up possibly writer's block. Don't let that keep you from being able to keep doing what you're doing. Don't stay in this bored and feeling discontent. This is just letting you know that this is a possibility, so you'll prepare for it. So if nothing else, knowing this information, go ahead and look into, if you haven't already gotten that, go ahead and look into tools for writer's block so you already have it. So as soon as you hit that writer's block situation, you'll be able to work through it much smoother, or more smoothly, because that will actually help you to work through it. And those writer block tools will really actually help. It really does help. It'll bring a creativeness back in that will spark that creativity back in to help you tap more into your imagination again. If once you have that block, if you feel like you're blocked in and hit a corner, it'll help pick things back up again. So at least by you showing that this is a possibility, it'd be a wise decision, that's what I'm picking up, for you to go ahead and get the tools, if you don't already have it, for writer's block, so that way when that happens, or if it happens, you'll have it there, and not to forget to do so, because I'm being drawn to the word forget. Now I'm going to see what I'm getting overall before moving on to the the oracle. I feel like I need to go ahead and just end the tarot part of the reading. There's too much distraction at the moment. So we'll move on to the oracle. Okay, we're going to move on to the Manifest Soulmate Oracle. I apologize for that a while ago. The interruption. But things hopefully be more quiet now. I don't know if it picked up in the reading or not with them with that in the background. Oh, but It was distracting me. The card, please. When you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, and no agitation. So, the counterpart you're going to be coming into, if you haven't already, is going to be someone who actually compliments you and helps you feel at ease and calm, both of you, towards each other, and no anxiety or agitation. Not that saying that things will be perfect, obviously, because you'll still have your disagreements, things like that. I just mean it won't be toxic is what I'm picking up. Because it'll be your true counterpart, whether it's a soulmate or twin flame, whatever it is. Then we have, and where does the power come from? It comes from within. And I'm picking up because of what I picked up on that King of Pentacles, that you already know this because you've already obtained much wisdom. So you already know where the true power comes from, is within yourself and standing in your own power. And I'm picking up that you've been tapping more into your spirituality. Even though it's been your challenge, it's been you possibly picking back up into your meditation that you might have kind of neglected due to trying to get outer things going and balanced out. So you're going to feel more empowered again, spiritually, because of it. And I'm also feeling pulled to this box here. You'll also be able to manifest things the way you want to again because of it. So you have that balance of the physical and the metaphysical. And I'm also picking up from the word reading. So like I was picking up on the subconscious and I just threw that. I did not mean to just throw the card. It was in my hand. Okay. Well, that you possibly, again, when I was picking up, you're well read, and maybe reading again will actually help you too. What I'm picking up, if you hadn't already been reading, especially if you want to be, or whether you've already been doing writing or wanting to do writing, reading is definitely important for it. Follow your heart's desire and manifest the heck out of your life. So you're being told that, all this will help you to do so. Follow your heart's desire and just manifest the heck out of your life, as the card says. You'll be able to do so too, with that likely outcome being the Magician. So you stepping more into your spiritual power again will help you to do so, because you also center yourself with this meditation that you're about to start doing again, or just started doing again, because that was for your well-being, for your mind, body, and spirit that you needed. Now we have at the bottom of the deck, harmony is pure love, for love is complete agreement. So you're now having more agreement within your chakras, is what I'm picking up, and yourself, inwardly and outwardly, and having harmony and balance within yourself more. Now we're going to move on to the Angel Oracle. All right, Archangel Oracle. I keep pausing because I keep hearing noises still in there. I've already said something about it. Excuse that. Okay, Prosperity. Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So, as your material needs have been provided, you're also, by you connecting more spiritually and getting more into your meditation, your intuition and along with that will help you manifest your dreams into reality of what you're wanting to manifest. And you'll have your wealth, abundance, and prosperity, even though it just says prosperity, that's what I'm picking up, come in more smoothly now, or soon will be. And with this angel here, I'm picking up as heavily protected too. And I'm being drawn to this Aquarius over here. Giving that nourishment to yourself, that's what I'm picking up, is really going to pay off. So not only are you helping others, is what I'm picking up because of Aquarius, but you're learning how to do so for yourself as well, and that's really going to pay off for you. Because you matter as well. Sensitivity. Archangel Hanel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So, be sure that at this time you have more time to yourself, not just constantly around people and things. But I'm also picking up you've learned this too, because whenever you feel more sensitive to energies and things like that, you know to take yourself away from the equation and tap more into yourself inwardly so you can balance out your emotions that you have going on in your energy. Also picking up these swans in this picture. So along with this, you're both are going to be very graceful together is what I'm picking up, because you'll complement each other and work well together, because you blend well together on a mind, body, soul, and spirit sort of way. And you'll be in harmony with each other. Especially I'm picking that up with the, not just this, but with the harp. You'll be in tune with each other quite nicely. And then we have clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. And you'll be able to see things on a more spiritual level, so that way you can bring that manifestation more to you in the physical is what I'm picking up. And you're being shown visual insight and a spiritual insight, so you can tap more into a loving space is what I'm also picking up. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, clairaudience. Archangel Zachiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So you're also been picking up things from your clairaudience, and you're taking the guidance that you're given as far as your visual insights as well as what you're here spiritually, and you're taking that well and taking the guidance, because you're quite in tune with yourself, and especially now that you're getting more into your spirituality back again, or will be if you're not already. Take it however resonates with you. Now we're going to move on to the Universal Oracle. I'm also picking up, because of something on here on my vision board, fitness, wellness, happiness. So you're going to start exercising more too is what I'm picking up. So you're trying to balance out your mind, body, and spirit more. And it's going to bring you more wellness and happiness by doing so. I feel like I need to go ahead and take this, so I'm going to. And then we have, the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. So you're really starting to focus your energy and intentions more, so that and bring in more faith into the situation because of it, because you're able to tap more into your faith, and it's helping you to be fearless to go ahead and go after what you're wanting to go after. And you're free to do so because you know you're a free person. And with these stars surrounded with this hummingbird, you're going to stand out quite well because of your uniqueness, is what I'm picking up. That you have a star quality to you. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. I'm picking up because you did your shadow work. The projection has stopped happening, so you could finally see someone for who they really are in a more positive way. So perhaps some of you have already been connected to your counterpart, but it kept having a push-pull dynamic due to you both, one or both, most likely both, working on your shadow work still. And that kept pushing each other away because you were seeing each other in the wrong way. But now you're starting to finally see someone for the first time with through the eyes of love, is what I'm picking up. Because now you see them more clearly, because now that you've balanced out your light and dark side more, you're able to see the truth of things. And I'm also, this is making me think of third eye, despite how it looks. So you're seeing, especially when you have clairvoyance here, you're able to see things more clearly, and you no longer, like what I was picking up with that Ace of Cups, with your inner reality. You were first seeing things through it was clouding, you're trying to cloud your judgment, but you were able to see things more clearly because you have the wisdom to help you work through that, to see it. And your clairvoyance and your clairaudiences are not blocked, so you're able to see things for what they really are. But even so, there was points that sometimes you've had that cloudiness due to certain things that kept happening, some challenges and obstacles. But now you're able to clearly see each other, is what I'm picking up, the way you're meant to. Look to me. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. And that just clarified it even more. Balancing your light and dark side. Now you're able to be able to see things more clearly through the lens of love, because you have done the inner reflection and work that's going to help you see things for what it really is and see the light in things. So it's no longer going to keep you in a haze as it was trying to do, even if it did somewhat do so. As I was picking up, your wisdom from your experiences in life helped you to finally move away from that and didn't stay in that for very long because of your great wisdom that you have obtained. And at the bottom of the deck we have, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. So you've learned to surrender, even though you felt like you've surrendered enough, already surrendered. You know, you have the wisdom to know there's always room for more surrendering, the outcome of things, the control of things, and things of that nature. I'm going to see what I'm getting overall before closing this reading. I'm also picking up you're coming into your cornucopia. So, spiritually and physically. So, materially and spiritually, that's all coming together. And you're going to blossom. See if there's anything else. I'm also picking up you're about to start connecting more with your heart space. Due to you connecting and more spiritually again, and taking that meditation, or will be if you haven't already, so where you become more centered the way you need to. And because of that, because you're balancing out the light and the dark, you're able to transform. Because also, especially because I was actually from that Four of Wands. Let me see if I can get it so I can show you. That Four of Wands looked like a diamond in the center, which I picked that up before using this. You're going to transform and look, and from the rock that was covering you and shining forth the diamond that you really are, the diamond in the rough. You'll be able to shine that through now, because you've done all the inner work to help you break free from the hold it had on you, so you could show more of your brightest self. And then with that Aquarius I was picking up, the star card is ruled by Aquarius, so you're able to shine the way you're meant to shine, and the world will be able to see you for who you really are, from the inside out. Like you're inwardly going to shine out, and that's going to really brighten you up more and be polished, because you're going to bring out more of your inner beauty outwardly, and that's really going to help you shine more. That's all I'm getting from the reading. So I hope this brought you clarity, and it helped you in the way, and get you prepared for those of you that's wanting to write or writing, especially a book, in case you don't already have the tool to go ahead and take that, knowing that there's a possibility that you could have writer's block in your future. And of course, if those of you that's already went through that, you'll already understand how that is. But getting that the tools that's needed for writer's block, look into it. Just all you gotta do is just type in tools for writer's block, and it'll give you different possibilities. And you know that you can take it or leave it. That's just the advice that could help you. And be sure to turn on the notification bell and like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, God bless.